let's talk about a positive prediction. I'm going to call this intuition suspicion. I can feel energy. And one of the things that I do with my intuition is that I feel energy flows. And it's kind of like watching where rivers go. And you can feel like when there's negative energy flowing, and you can feel like there's positive energy flowing. And coming along on top of a dream that I had this morning, along with a vision that I saw this afternoon, and where I feel the energy flow when I ask about this. So it's kind of like a combination of three different things. And I feel like there's a flow from one side and a flow from the other side, and they're both coming together in a positive middle. And I think there's going to be a birth, not like a Jesus kind of birth, but more like the kind of thing. Do you remember when we were all watching that baby giraffe be born? And there was all this anticipation, and people were watching the giraffe cam, and everyone was just waiting for that moment when this baby was going to be born. And it brought everybody together. There were people from all different walks of life that were waiting on this giraffe. Not like the stingray. I never really felt like the stingray was going to happen. Like, that was just too creepy. It just didn't make any sense. But anyway, giraffe, the baby giraffe. I feel like there's going to be birth. And I think it's going to bring a lot of people together. And when I think of the energy flows, and I kind of try to ask more questions about that, and I feel where the energy is coming from either side, I feel like it's coming in the middle. I'm literally sitting here right now listening to Figment from Walt Disney World, Epcot, sing about how it's just takes a spark. So I think that there is going to be a birth, or a spark of birth, or a spark of life that's going to bring people together, and it feels positive. And I don't know when this is going to happen. It's not going to be right away. I think that it feels like it's farther on down the road, but I think that the beginnings of it, or maybe finding out about a pregnancy so that there's this further momentum of being excited about it, I feel like that's starting now. And I just feel it growing. And I think that the ball has been set in motion for something big like this to bring a lot of people together. And so it's a positive thing. It's hopeful. I do see the spark farther on down the road. So right now it's kind of a little spark, and it's not quite, the two sides are not quite together yet, but I can see it happening in the future. Just because time is not really a thing. Like, I don't think it is. But yeah, so something positive. It's my intuition suspicion, if you will.